All right, today we are going to talk about something very, very interesting. If you're a salesperson or a business owner that your income is depending on closing some deals or setting up appointments with yourself to get more clients, in the next 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to tell you how that you can start conversation with strangers without being rejected, without being ignored, without being blocked, sometimes with some people that actually see you as a salesperson or someone that want to pitch you something, right? And that's to be direct and honest. Nobody likes to be pitched right off the bat, right? Even there is that is maybe more towards B2B, more towards the sales conversation that directly the person knows that you are going to this platform to pitch them, and that's totally fine. But if you're using a social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, then normally you need to build a genuine relationship first with them without even pitching them. Why is it important? Because if you don't build the good relationship with them, they will block you or they will just ignore you, right? And you don't have a chance to follow up with them again. You don't have a chance to build a genuine relationship as a human being before even pitching them something. Remember, you cannot pitch them anything if there is no problem that being revealed. You cannot pitch them anything if there is no problem that being revealed, meaning that you want to always pitch them after you get to understand about something about them first. All right. So before I get started, actually, if you want to get this document about the USP, unusual, simple, and personalized method, how you can connect and start conversation with strangers, just drop a comment below and I will send it personally to you. All right. So for all of you that don't know me, my name is Andreas, and I've been generating more than $3 million in sales by my sales outreach strategies and how I help hundreds of my students to get to their income that they want, to understand about sales, and more importantly, generating the result for themselves and for the company that they were working with. So click the follow button or subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and you'll get more video content bonuses like this so you can understand how you can master the sales outreach strategies and closing strategies. All right, so let's get started. How to start conversation with strangers. It is actually the exact same strategy that I was telling you guys. This is about U, S, and P. U means unusual. When you start conversation, you need to always be different. You cannot be perceived as another salesperson that's trying to pitch you something or just trying to understand like what is your needs, right? You gotta be different. So that means you need to be unusual. And then S means that you also need to be simple. You cannot be just too rushing to conversation and just sending a complicated, too long paragraphs just straight off the bat, and nobody will read that. And especially people will block you because you're spamming people, right? So always be simple and have a genuine conversation with them. P stands for personalized. If you don't know how to personalize your message, meaning that you are just sending a script and generally people will just ignoring you. So always know that when you're sending a message, especially starting a conversation, you always want to be personalized. But there's a fine line balance between starting a conversation too personal or not personal. Because if you don't know this balance, that means you're going to be too personal, which is like asking, hey, what is your wife's name? Like it isn't related at all. It's too personalized. But if you're asking to generate, like, hey, how are you today? How is the weather there? Right? Nobody wants to give you a shit with that, right? Okay, so you need to always know about USP is the benchmark when you are starting a conversation. So let me give you some perfect example. So let me open my Facebook here, and let's say if I'm landing out on this person's name, let's say Muhammad, right? And if you're looking at this person, right? So Facebook always have two columns, right? And on the left side and on the right side. So on the left side, meaning that you always want to see their intro. So first thing first, you can take a look at the name and the banner, right? You always want to reach out to your ideal avatar, your clients. If you don't know how to find them, just drop a comment below. I'll send you another document resources how that you can find your leads on Facebook, especially. I'm talking about Facebook generally. So if you find someone on Facebook like this, first thing first, you're gonna want to check their intro, right? So in this case, like this person is talking about empowering business to double their revenue and scale beyond 6-7 figures as a sales professional. So you know that he is working as a sales professional. Now, what kind of message that you can do towards USP? Unusual, meaning you cannot just send, hey, how are you? How is the weather, right? It's not relevant at all. Now, you need to be unusual. How that you can be unusual? You can ask a question regarding to what he is. So let's say he's a sales professional, then you can ask, how long have you been working as a sales professional, right? That is an unusual question that nobody is asking him every day of that question. And then how can you personalize? So you can take a look, he's a salesperson, and see, let's say he has some kind of pictures or friends that is a mutual with you. And you can say, hey, I saw that you're a sales professional and you're also a friend with this name. And I know that he's also my friend. So I just want to know how long have you been working as this, right? That's a good opener. And then the personalization, it cannot be too personalized, but you can also asking about something on their post here. So if you take a look at this post, right, at this post here, and you can see, let's say he's being interviewed or he has an interview with someone, then you can ask about this, like, hey, you have achieved something, that you get interview, congrats, man. That is a good personalization, right? So that's how you open a conversation. Now you can ask questions. That's the best way if you want to open conversation, by asking questions. If you open by asking questions, normally people will respond back to you. They'll give you more personalized answer to you that you can build trust immediately. All right, so that's it for today. If you want to know how that you can get better by asking questions, and especially dig deeper into this USP, attend my upcoming workshop. I'm going to have it by maybe end of this month, right? I haven't decided yet, but if you want, drop a comment below and say, I want to attend the workshop. I'll send you more details. I'll also even personalize back more for people that want to attend it, right? And I'm going to charge just only $37, so it's not a lot of money, but I just want to help a lot of more salespeople to get understanding how they can ask better questions on their sales conversation, or even starting building relationship with people, right? If you want that, just drop a comment below and I will reach out to you personally, so you can have a good time to kind of understand what you exactly looking for that.